Harrison Barris will start out of position number 3 with Jackson Goodwin, Colby Bosley and Jacob Poole. Your 6 starters for 15 laps of our top star junior sedan feature race. Our final race for junior sedans for season 22-23. It'll be a lot different next year, isn't it, when they come back through, but it is Jake Lehman leading from Jake Fisher, Jackson Goodwin and Harrison Barris for the first time around. They come up the hill. And the man who won our opening 2 heat races charges away with the lead at the moment over Goodwin and Fisher, the 2 Mirages. A side-by-side Goodwin, last night's winner. He's been impressive over the last 2 nights. Want to have another strong finish here in Manjimup. 2 brand new tracks for the Esperance driver. And a man, as well as we already said, contested the national title at Borderline Speedway in Mount Gambier, right on the border of South Australia, Victoria. Right now, he's settled for 3rd place ahead of Harrison Barris, his fellow Esperance counterpart of Jacob Hill. And round at the back of the bus is Colby Bosley in the 78 machine for Stamps Farm Machinery. And the Hyundai Excel, the only local in our top star junior sedan field for tonight. He'll be joined by a few others next season, which will be another epic for the Manjimup Speedway. But the race is on for the race lead. Fisher and the ex-Bowfield West Australia number 1 is right on the tail of Jake Fisher. Of Jake Lehman. Well, Fisher has got Jackson Goodwin all over him like a rash. Epic so far from our top star junior sedans. Both heat races so far, both feature races have looked to have gone the distance. But if we got anything like we did in the last heat race from our top star juniors, we're in for an absolute lung-busting 15 laps. Lehman still holds on by a car length at the moment over Fisher. Jackson Goodwin was falling on back, but down the hill is ready to pressure Fisher yet again. It seems to be a tale of 2 different corners really, either going up or down the hill. Up the hill, it seems to be Fisher's time to shine, while down the hill Jackson Goodwin is ready to lay the lunge, and this does allow just a little bit of safety net between Lehman and Fisher, and that's what he needs in case for another run, just like the 12 machine did on the lucky last lap of heat race number 3. 3 of them all in close proximity again, but right behind them is again Harrison Barris, who was the unlucky counterfeit of that last heat race after being so strongly out in front of the 18 machine. Right now, he's the man trying to give the big 3 tonight the chase. Lehman, Fisher and Jackson Goodwin. Back then to Harrison Barris, Jacob Hill and Colby Bosley, the way they run. So hit the halfway mark, or front well and far over the halfway mark. We're 10 laps completed in the final for the top star junior sedans. The leader hasn't got it his own way at the moment, and it really is a chance of, can we get past the 70 out of Bunbury? Fisher, who tried the top side last time around in heat race number 3, had it lined up into turn number 3. He thought otherwise. Maybe it's the inside the place to be this time round. Lehman left the door open, thought his best to shut the door, and he does so. And just from the mistake of Fisher, who had to get on the anchors to slow it down, as we've got a yellow, we've got a tyre that's decided to come off a car, and that looks like it's Jacob Hill in the 88, and that will bring on the yellows. Hopefully it was just the wheel. We didn't catch the back end of that one. Jacob Hill is the driver that has lost, I think it may be the right front of the 88, as the telehandler has been grabbed. We'll have ourselves a restart with a few laps left into this one. 3 to go in the feature, and we'll stop him here. Can tell you we are only having now one B main be over the 10 laps on our B main B, so we have lost a few cars. Should be Josh Martinelli, Damien Amato the front row. Row number 2 will be Tristan Strait and Brendan Fagan. Row 3, Jamie Simmons and Ron Pocock. Lance Beaver and Grant Campbell, Josh Aspinall, Paul Joss and Jamie Goodwin will be your starters in the B main. They'll still be running over the 10 laps. We will take the top 6 out of that. So the team have already picked up the 88, Jacob Hill. Don't forget to give us a text 0428 418 648. Love to see or hear where you're watching in from. I know the Derby has been loud and proud tonight. Production sedans will be next, and then we'll move on to our top 8 shuffle B main, and then we will be having an interval before our feature race, which will be over 30 laps for the Street Stock Stampede. Thanks to Makes Wagon History and the Manjimup Community Op Shop. Back to green with 3 to go in our Top Star Junior sedans. Anything is possible as well with these last 3 laps. For the question that I didn't think was going to happen was the fact that Jake Lehman might be able to break away from the rest of the field. 2 to go for Lehman, Fisher and Jackson Goodwin. The top 3 feel like they'll be the same. In fact, I was wrong. There's 3 to go this time round. Gives Lehman an extra lap to worry about. And Fisher, an extra 1 to pounce on to the inside as 12 goes. Goodwin is right there, so too is Harrison Perez. This is going to be an almighty last couple of laps for our top 3. Lehman has left the door open to Fisher to have a sniff, and Goodwin is right there as well. Fisher decides to try the outside. Well, Goodwin saw the door open. The eyes were wide open, but it wasn't enough to lay the attack. It's now only 2 of them to go for the top 2 positions. Either Lehman or Fisher. The 2 Bunbury drivers, a pair of Jakes to go in it in the last 2 corners. Fisher's going to let it all hang out, but it won't be enough. The feature race will go the way of Jake Lehman. The birthday boy tomorrow wins the feature race here in Manjimup. Second, Jake Lehman. Jake Fisher. Back then to Jackson Goodwin, Harrison Barris and Colby Bosley. Top stars again. We're tops.